how can we make sure we're not eating in a religious way? So your eating should just be with moderation. I mean, like when you're eating, you should generally be thinking like, I want to eat healthy today. I want to eat healthy. I want my meal to be healthy for every day, most days or every day. I want my meals to be healthy. Now, that doesn't mean you need to go on an extreme and like not eat bread or something. But when I say eat healthy, it doesn't mean like only vegetables and like a really lean protein and a little bit of healthy carbs or something for every meal. I don't mean that. When I say eat healthy, I mean like your main meal, like let's say like dinner or something, let that really nourish your body. Like let that be like protein, let there be vegetables. And I'm not a nutritional expert, but all the things that, let there be fruit in your diet once in a while too, like the things that really nourish our bodies, that it's important to have a balanced diet in. And make that intention. And then, you can have sweets, but let it be like very much in moderation, and just be cautious that you're not going to the point of out of self-control, lacking self-discipline in the area, and you have an addiction and eating too much of it. So just be aware, probably having soda like every day is not a good thing, and probably just you don't need to have like soda and dessert and like loading on the sweets. If you have sweets, let it be like moderation, not overload, for example. And then of course you can have a day here and there where it's not as healthy maybe, but that it's more of a rare thing. And so that kind of general rule, just making that intention of, I want to nourish my body. I want my body to be healthy. I know that what I'm putting in my body really matters. It's going to really have an effect on my whole body and on my ability to even serve God the best way I can. And so that be your intention. And then also number 2, moderation. So that you don't need to be like hardcore and obsessive and like, I can't eat this, that's where it might start to be religious or obsessive if you're getting in that area. So really that you shouldn't have to think about food that much. You should get to that place where you're in a habit of nourishing your body. And then occasionally, like if you feel like, oh, maybe that sounds good, this like treat, this sweet or something, you can have it once in a while, but you're not like stressing like, oh, I don't know if I should have this. Like, You should get to this place where you're not like thinking so much about food, but you've been transformed where you know what you should give your body, And when I say like, you shouldn't be thinking too much about it, what I'm saying is don't be religious. Because if you're being religious, you're like, it's that same thing of like, oh, I have to read exactly this amount of the Bible today and read this amount, pray for this amount of time. And you're like thinking too much about you're obsessing over like perfectionism when there isn't even that doesn't even exist, It's flowing with the Holy Spirit with everything. And at the same time, we are made in God's image, and He gives us, and there's some choices we make. Like, it's not like God is saying, eat this, and then eat this, and then eat this. But God has made us in His image, and He wants us to make choices on our own. Good choices. He wants us to make good choices.